A friendly competition between two teammates has led the pair to becoming two of the best defenders in the country. Zakai Zeigler and Jahmai Mashack are now two of the 4 finalists in the Naismith Defensive Player of the Year award. And if you ask the guards, they knew they were going to be something special from their very first practice together. Zakai Zeigler and Jahmai Mashack came to Tennessee in the same 2021 class, but Mashack's effort in their very first practice together had the point guard thinking Mashack was a 5th year.
We all went to Chick-fil-A, and I was just, talking to him in the car, and then he told me, he's like, yeah, I'm a freshman. And I was like, man, what? I thought you was like a 5th year. Like, I thought you was older. Like, his body, he was bigger than a lot of us, especially freshmen coming in.
What stood out most about Mashack wasn't necessarily his skill set, but his relentless effort, which has become Mashack's most recognizable quality.
Just seeing how hard he was playing, I was like, man, he must know something. I don't know. Like he's going like super hard, and he wasn't calming down at all, and he was sustaining that energy for the whole practice. So just seeing that, it was like eye-opening and crazy to me.
Those qualities were something the coaching staff instantly knew would bond the pair.
Just when they told me that Zakai was coming in, I kind of didn't have any idea who he was, but Coach Schwartz, he was a coach there in my freshman year. He told me that he was going to be a tough guy, and he was going to be a guy that I liked a lot, and he was right. He was a tough guy, really big competitor, especially in practice.
A.G. Hines & Company, a popular place for folks to shop for building materials and tools. They've been selling building materials and tools since anyone can remember.
It's important to make the right decisions, like when to go for it on 4th down, or when to kick the field goal or go for the touchdown. It's also important to make the right insurance decisions, too. That's why my office, Trey McAdams State Farm, is here to help you select the right protection at the right price. Our office will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages, so you'll know what to expect when the unexpected happens. With Trey McAdams State Farm, it's easy to make the right call. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Proud sponsor of the Tennessee Vols.
Now, as their roles developed within the team and their strengths became more apparent, it didn't take long before that competition on defense became a staple of Tennessee's practices. And that friendly competition, no doubt, has helped put them in the conversation as two of the nation's best defenders. And just because they're teammates doesn't mean that competition doesn't get a little intense at times.
Me and him say we're not on teams, we're not friends, and we go at each other all the time. Sometimes a little bit too much, but that's what makes winning basketball. Not to argue as much, but honestly, that's what's going to happen with guys like that, especially me and him. We're close, especially on the basketball court. But yeah, it definitely gets kind of dicey out there, who he wants to guard, who I want to guard, if I want to switch, if he doesn't want to switch. But we try to get on the same page as fast as possible.
Yeah, in practice, we go at it. We're not brothers. We go at it, and I feel like that really makes us better. But they push each other, and they push the whole team, and I feel like that's why we're so good.
And then when it comes to game time, they frustrate opponents like no one else.
See, just the way we go at each other in practice, the way we talk to each other, the communication that we have, the experience that we have. Obviously, I feel like we're the best duo defensively. I don't know in how many years, but you could see it on the court, just the way that we communicate, how we feel like we're on the same page.
The way they compete day in and day out not only makes the duo better, but elevates the whole team.
Their tenacity for a full 40 minutes. Zakai and Jahmai, they're both gonna pressure you 94 feet. They're just super special players, and they bring a lot of edge to our team.
As I highlighted during the SEC tournament, Mashack's mission in March is to prove that he is the best defender in the country. So through 4 postseason games, he's collected 6 steals, 13 defensive rebounds, and a block. So how's that mission going?
We have an exceptional group of attorneys that work here. We're all trying to be better attorneys, be better advocates for our clients, be better people.
It makes me proud to be part of the team when I see how much the attorneys care about their clients.
It's truly one vision. I feel like every single person who works here has that same vision, and that's to treat all of our clients like family.
We've developed such a tight-knit team. Everyone is unified in being selfless in their representation.
The Garza Law Firm. Let us help.
I'm glad I got the respect, but the job's not done for me. I want the award. I want to prove that I'm, the best defender out there, and not just perimeter defender, but overall defender, being able to guard different players, being able to be versatile. I want to be known as the best defender.
Now, with that mindset, it's hard to argue against the fact that Tennessee didn't deserve 2 of the final 4 spots for the Naismith Defensive Player of the Year honor. But the award will officially be released on April 6th in San Antonio during the Final Four weekend. So certainly stay tuned to see what happens and if Tennessee, with their 50% chance, ends up getting that honor. I'll stay here in Lexington through their round of 32 match before hopefully heading to Columbus after the Lady Vols play tonight, of which I will have a post-game report for that game as well. Also head over to our website, fulldisclosurepro.com, for more on Tennessee and things happening here in Lexington. Until then, I'll talk to you guys later tonight.